From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
All right, David, you mentioned it earlier. We're already seeing some rain here in Oklahoma. Should be moving into the metro overnight.
Yeah, it'll be later tonight. Remember, there'll be a quiz at the end of the weathercast tonight on what a QLCS is.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I know. Quasi something. Quasi?
Yeah.
Oh, is that one?
That's
okay.
one.
That's Q. That's the toughest one. Get back to me on the rest.
Okay. Hang on a second. Quasi-linear convective system. Close enough.
Okay, yeah.
Q, that's a 10%. You're good. You're good. All right, let's talk about, so again, this storm system's coming out tonight. We're going to have at least a setup for this to take place overnight tonight. And what does it mean? What is it? Well, it is a quasi-linear convective system. It's basically a linear or a stretched out line of thunderstorms. And it's a family of storms as a continuous group, pretty much. You might get a couple of segments in here. And it can happen any time of year. And they form through different processes, but mainly they form from a powerful storm system, strong jet stream, and a lot of these will take place late night or into the early morning hours, as often our instability will be a little bit lower, but these can form into Boeing segments here. And what we watch for are these little kinks along the line, because you'll get tornadoes to spin up. We've done this, well, every year. Every year we have an event like this, and I think tonight and tomorrow morning we'll at least have a chance for one of these to set up. And with that, there will be a low chance for tornado threat overall. It will be low, but these also pose a threat for some wind and some hail. But that's what's going to be moving through a little bit later on tonight. And the beginning of that is just now taking shape. You can kind of see the line here beginning to firm up. So as the upper storm comes out of New Mexico tonight, this line's going to get a little bit stronger. Moisture's increasing from the south. Gulf moisture, that is, and then out to the west, the rain's increasing. And no lightning strikes. Let's see if we have any. Not yet. But eventually we will. This will scoot into western Oklahoma. Already a couple of showers out near Cheyenne, but this will increase overnight tonight. And not all of us are going to have rain overnight, but those that do and will, I think, will at least have a chance for a little bit of wind, a little bit of hail, and for some of us, that threat of severe weather. 73 degrees in Oklahoma. 73, our normal high is about 56, 57 degrees. Tells you where we are. Again, very nice. 73 right now, a south wind at 22, gusting to 32 miles per hour. So it is mild. We have temperatures in the 60s up north, 50s and 60s there, 73 again in Oklahoma City, and down south, lots of 70s. So the moisture is really making that big return now. You can see where your warmer temperatures are, and that's going to go ahead and it'll just be fuel for the thunderstorms overnight. The wind just had a wind gust of 32 in Oklahoma City, so it's blowing out there. That's that moisture coming in. At the same time, still windy in the Panhandle, and this is all out ahead of our next storm, which is back to the southwest. So when this moves by, tomorrow's going to be warm again, highs in the 70s. Tomorrow's going to be windy. Fire danger ramps back up after overnight rain and storms. And then 2 below zero in Bismarck, 4 in Billings, 6 in Rapid City. Thankfully, that will not be that cold when it gets here, but we're talking some chilly air for Thursday and into Friday. Let's track these storms, and it is a spring pattern for the most part, okay? This is storm 1 coming out tonight. By tomorrow morning, folks, this thing is in eastern Oklahoma. It is out of here. We turn colder Thursday, Friday, and then a little bit of some energy coming in here for your Saturday. Maybe some showers, some drizzle, kind of chilly. We have southwest flow or the jet stream up and over the state as we get into Saturday. Then that second storm comes out on Sunday night with another wave of rain and storms. That could be a much bigger, wetter wave for Oklahoma. I like what I'm seeing with that, except if the instability gets any higher, yep, we're talking about the threat of severe weather, and then storm 3 for the end of next week. So let's track this tonight for, again, future radar here, future Next Gen Live. A couple showers in the west, 1 o'clock, and then as we get into 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, showers and thunderstorms going on here, coming into the metro. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, but it's setting up. The main line might develop just to the east and southeast of Oklahoma City, at least for the highest threat of some severe weather. So we'll have to track that. Trackers will be out early in the morning. Jed will be in here. Hannah will be in here. We'll keep you up to date, obviously, during the morning show. But rain amounts are going to be very low. Why? Well, because the storms and the rain are going to be moving so quickly. All right, so lows tonight, mid to upper 50s and low 60s. Gusty south wind overnight tonight. Overnight, chance of rain and thunderstorms starts in the southwest at 100%, races northeast, Oklahoma City again after 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, rain and some thunderstorms move in here. Not much in the northwest at all, and not much overnight in the southeast, but that'll change in the morning, and then by tomorrow morning, by 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. This is east of I-35. We're drying out in Oklahoma City quickly. Storms come to an end by noon or 1 o'clock in eastern Oklahoma. That's gone. And then here comes the dry and windy weather. So overnight tonight through tomorrow morning, risk of severe weather pretty much along and just barely north and west of I-44. That will include a threat for large hail, damaging winds. There is a tornado threat, mainly along and southeast of I-44. Overall, it is low. It is low. On my priority scale here, it's a priority 3. It's just really, really low. But we'll be tracking it nonetheless. And overnight, some winds, 55 to 65 miles per hour. Most of the hail will be small. Could have a few storms cranking up and producing some quarter-size hail. So we go from a 72 tomorrow to a 44 Thursday, cold Friday, your Saturday, some showers and drizzle around a high of 52. And then late Sunday and Sunday night, possibly more severe weather. And we'll do it again for the end of next week. Here we go. Carl, back to you.